Hey everybody, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel. And today we're going to be going into the TEKTON Tools website, and I have created a list, which is something new that TEKTON's added within the last few months, where you can create a list, you can share it with people. So I'll share the link with you guys down in the description. I get no profit off of this whatsoever. These are just tools that I consider. I own a lot of TEKTON tools, and I really enjoy them, so I want to share them with you. And then the ones that I don't own, I also have on here that I would consider purchasing. If I would have known about TEKTON years before I started buying tools, I would probably own a lot more TEKTON tools, but I'm not one of those guys that just wants to buy a whole nother 3/8 socket set when I already have a couple 3/8 socket sets. So if I didn't own other brands, most likely I would have a lot more TEKTON tools. So I do want to share these with you, and I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down in the comment section of your guys' thoughts if you're considering TEKTON, or maybe you have some TEKTON tools. Share your thoughts with us. And as always, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Let's get into this. So first up at the top of the list, you are going to see the 3-piece set. It's 1/4 inch set, 3/8, and 1/2 inch, all separate tool sets. And that's because TEKTON doesn't sell one set, because they like to provide you with every socket possible. So if they did that all in one set, you'd probably be skipping a lot of sizes and everything, and they don't like to throw in those miscellaneous little useless items that you really don't use. So that's the one thing I love about the TEKTON sets. That runs $375. Now keep in mind, when you have a TEKTON account, which is free, you get 10% back in rewards. As you can see up here at the top, it says 10% back in rewards, free shipping, and that lifetime guarantee, which is super easy if you ever have any problems with your tools. So these are going, all the socket sets are going to include the new 90 tooth ratchet as well. And I have thoroughly enjoyed the 90 tooth ratchets as well as their sockets. So this set is $375. You'd get 10% back in rewards. So the next time you go to purchase anything from the TEKTON website, you'd have that 10% sitting there for you to use towards other tools. So it's a really nice set. And then I have 3 sets below it, which is a 1/4 inch set, a 3/8 set, and a 1/2 inch drive set, where you buy them all together. You get a 55-piece 1/4 inch set, a 74-piece 3/8 drive set, and a 84-piece 1/2 inch drive set. So it's a very, very nice set of all drive sizes. So 213 pieces in total, and just all around a great set. Then moving down, this is the 1/4 inch drive. You can buy TEKTON's tools in a variety of different options. You can get them SAE only, metric only, combination of both. You can also get them just on rails. You can get them on rails with a tray like this, or you can get them in socket sets. And it's just a really nice option for anybody out there. So if you don't like the big bulky sets, then you can just buy rails as well. So it's a really nice option. Next up, they have their 3/8, a couple sets of their Torx and Phillips and just their bit sockets. These are non-impact ones. These are just their standard bit sockets, and the prices on those are really reasonable. This one is $195, so getting a little steeper there, but you are getting a wide variety of both shallow bit sockets and extra long bit sockets. So over here on the right, you can see everything that's included in the set if you would like to pause and take a look at that. Here's just kind of some information included. S2 steel. They are press fit. After that, moving down, their ratchets. Like I said, I own probably 5 or 6 of their 90 tooth ratchets, and I really enjoy them. They're way better than their previous version, which was just kind of their generic design, the 72 tooth that you see everywhere, big and bulky and just generic. Well, they've came out with this slim 90 tooth ratchet, and it is a fantastic ratchet. And then they recently released this folding ratchet, which at first I wasn't sure if it was going to be gimmicky or not, but a lot of people have actually enjoyed it. It is out of stock as of right now. Maybe when this video is posted, it'll be back. But just like their angled wrenches, when they were first released, they were in and out of stock constantly for the first year. But I can definitely see where this can come in handy. It's almost like a stubby ratchet and a palm ratchet all in one. But other than that, you can see I've added quite a few of their 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drive ratchets, and then you can also buy them in sets as well flex head, standard, non-flex head, anything like that, extra long ratchets. A very good variety of ratchets in the TEKTON lineup. Next up, I have some of their universal sockets. These things are fantastic. You can get them in 1/4 inch and 3/8, I believe. And I have the 1/4 inch ones. Really enjoy those. It's always nice to have some universal sockets instead of always using a universal joint. Once again, you can also get that in a variety of different sizes as well. New 1/2 inch and new 3/8 impact sockets available now. And this set is going to be 10 through 32. It's the 1/2 inch drive. And this is going to include their new stamped markings. On their old impact sockets, it was just laser engraved. People were complaining about it rubbing off. I haven't had any issues with rubbing off laser etching. It's actually a lot harder to do than you think, but they haven't included the stamp markings. The one thing I love about TEKTON is just how affordable they are for the quality that you're getting, as well as that warranty that is no hassle, as well as that 10% back in rewards. I just think they've got a really good program going on here. Then they have their new 1/2 inch drive bit sockets, and these are impact rated, and you can see here this is a very good size set. Everything that it includes, both SAE and metric as far as the Allens, and then the Torx here. It is press fit, chromoly socket, and it is both laser engraved and stamped just like their new impact sockets. Moving right along, their combination wrench sets. They have a wide variety of combination wrench sets. Once again, just like anything else, you can buy them individually or in very large sets. This is a 34-piece set, SAE and metric, and a 30-piece set, SAE and metric. I have the top one, the 34-piece set, and I absolutely love it. 1/4 inch through 1 inch and 6 through 24. Love it. There's no open end feature for anti-slip or anything like that, but they're still great wrenches, great chrome job. It's a 12-point box end, and then their ratcheting wrenches are 6-point box end ratcheting wrenches. And then they have their famous angle head wrenches, which were very, very popular, still are, but they were sold out for the first year. And this is one of the first sets that they ever came up with. This is the 8 through 19 millimeter. It's a great design, great chrome job, made in the USA, $120. So it's priced very, very well. And they have added a huge lineup. So here they have all the way up to 50 millimeter, and here they have it going all the way up to 2 inches. So as you can tell, when you get into those larger sizes, it's definitely going to be more expensive, but when comparing it to other angled wrench sets in this size, that is still very, very affordable, especially when you're getting a USA made, very well made wrench. So once again, I've just thrown in a couple sets here. This is a 12-piece set for $120 and a 16-piece set for $195. Here's another set with the rail. You can get them individually, or a set without a rail, or you can get it on a rail system. Here you can see it for $125, so you're basically paying $5 for that extra rail. Here are their 45-degree offsets, or their deep offset box end wrenches. This is 6 through 19, and it's $55, so very affordable. I don't use these often, but I do like to keep a couple sets around, both SAE and metric, and they can be very handy for different situations. Here are their ratcheting wrenches that I mentioned before. They are 6-point box ends, and these ones are reversible. They also have flex heads, I believe, as well. This item is no longer available, so that is new to me. Now, when you see something like that, that is usually due to them pulling it from the line, re-engineering, redesigning, and re-releasing a better product. That's what they've always done, so maybe we're going to see something better there. I'll try and dig for some more information and share it with you guys, but usually that means something good is about to come. I'm just going to assume that they're going to be releasing something of that design, but maybe we'll see something better, so that's kind of exciting. Then they have their stubby wrenches. I have both SAE and metric there. These ones are ratcheting. And then their long double box end flex head ratcheting wrenches. These are great. I have a couple I use for brake bleeding and stuff like that, in 8 and 10 millimeter common sizes. These are nice. It's kind of handy to have a 6-point ratcheting sometimes. It's just a little bit easier to use. Not necessarily in tight spaces. That's where 12-point really comes in handy, but overall, really good ratcheting wrenches. Moving right along, they have their new USA made crow's feet. I haven't used these. I've heard really good things about them. All in all, I keep one set of crow's feet around just because I really don't use them all that often. I've had to use them on distributors and a couple of lines, but other than that, it's really not often that I use them. You can get it with this rail. You can get it on a key where they all slide on there, or you can get them without an organizer at all. And they have those in both SAE and metric. Here is their 1/4 inch torque wrench. They have a 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drive with the spinning nut on the bottom. I don't necessarily care for that. I have the 3/8 drive one, and it does great, but the adjusting nut at the bottom can be kind of annoying, where this 1/4 inch one actually has the adjusting sleeve where you pull down on it and just make your adjustments. I really like that. I have this torque wrench, and it does great. It works in both directions. All around, just great little torque wrench. Then they have their newer, I don't want to say new anymore because these things have been out for a while, a lot of their USA made stuff, but they have their new hard handle design, which is 4-sided, and they have it in both black and red handles, as well as a black oxide shaft or a chrome shaft, whichever one you prefer. Very affordable screwdriver sets and very well made, but they have a wide variety of different screwdriver sets. And then they also have their USA made high torque ones, where they've put together a master set where you get the nut drivers, the Allens, and torques, as well as screwdrivers. So this is $250 for the entire set, all USA made, and you get that all in chrome or black oxide. Now the Allens and nut drivers are going to be black oxide, but the screwdrivers are going to be chrome. Here's just a couple of the other sets. Here's a 16-piece set. I have the 12-piece set, which I believe ran me around $40 if I remember correctly, but this 16-piece set is $60. Very, very good screwdrivers. I like the tri-lobe design. Some people don't care for it. When I first saw it, it was definitely a weird design, but when I got my hand on it, it was very comfortable. Here's the 6-in-1 screwdriver. It comes with whatever bit you select. You can select the bits that you want. You can buy them all individually, the handle, the shaft, and the bits, and you can build whatever you want. You can get it in both red and black, and then they have it in stubby as well. As you can see, very affordable. The handle is going to be made in USA on these, and then Taiwan for the shaft and bits. Here's the nut drivers by themselves. Here's a nice set, SAE and metric, for $55. And then getting into some of their pliers, I own all of their USA made pliers except for these nut jaw pliers. These are also made in the USA, but I do not own those. So they have their tongue and groove or groove joint pliers, whatever you want to call them. These are both USA made. Slip joints USA made, both 6.5 and 8 inch. Here's a USA made set of the tongue and groove and slip joints for $24. Angle nose, the nut jaws, their long nose pliers, diagonal side cutters, lineman pliers. Those are not going to be made in the USA, but I haven't had any issues with any of their pliers, especially the USA made ones. And then here's an entire set for $80. It's a 6-piece set, so it's basically like $11, $12 for a pair. I had never seen this before. This is something that must have just been put together, but it's their miniature pliers, their cutters, lineman pliers, those nut jaw pliers, all of their long nose pliers, slip joint pliers, tongue and groove pliers, and then all of their locking pliers. So you get a very big set here for $425. So that's a majority of all the pliers that you could ever need, maybe minus some long reach pliers. Then you have their toolboxes that they just released a year and a half ago, I want to say. Now these are industrial, made in Canada, very heavy duty toolboxes, very well built. I haven't been able to find somebody with one that I can get my hands on it and actually do a video on it for you guys. But these things are built very, very well. Like I said, made in Canada. They're nice and deep. 900-pound casters, or 3,600 pounds total. Here you can see the design here. This is why I call it industrial. This is something that we used in our race trailers. They actually have dividers that actually go in, and you can put things in these drawers and keep them separated. But as you can see here, it's got a lift handle anywhere across it, clearance all the way above 100%. The back of the drawer comes flush out. Like I said, 400 pounds. They don't have your standard slides on the side. It's a carriage system, which they use on heavy duty toolboxes. this is basically a cradle for the drawer, which makes them extremely durable and strong because it's holding the bottom and the sides. They operate smoothly, and all around a great way to build a toolbox. For a toolbox of this quality, made in Canada, I think these prices are amazing. Moving past the toolboxes, they have their organizers. It's the Ernst socket bosses, same thing that I have, but this is the ones TEKTON sells. You get them in red, black, blue, gray, and just to keep everything organized, all drive sizes, and each rail slides out of the tray and you can take it, which is really nice. They also have, which is also very affordable as well, and they supply you now with the stickers that you can put on each tab to mark your sockets. And then they have their wrench organizers, also made in the USA. You can get them low profile or taller. They got their pliers organizer. I have, and I absolutely love them. I have 3 of them because I have way more pliers than I need. They also have their USA made pry bars, very affordable. Obviously, I have them in Craftsman, TEKTON, Hyper Tough, and maybe a couple others. All have this same pry bar. I like the black on black. It's got a striking cap on the back. They're really nice pry bars. Then they're USA made chisels now. I have an old set of non-USA made punches and chisels from them. They're decent, but I'm really glad they released these USA made ones. They also have their new USA made dead blow and ball peen dead blow hammers. These are very popular in the automotive field. I know a lot of people that like these, and they have them in a variety of different sizes as well. I have the brass hammer, and it has held up very well. It's obviously not a daily use hammer. It's something I use for working around fuel tanks or fuel lines or anything where I don't want to cause a spark, or I'm working with a material I don't want to damage, so I need to use something softer, a softer metal than the metal that I'm working with, and that's where that comes in handy, and it has done very well. And then last up is just their 8-inch 360-degree bench vise. This is the vise I would have went with. They have very affordable vices. This is not the only one they have, but I got this little guy maybe 5 years ago, and it's done okay. It's definitely not the best bench vise, so if I ever have an issue with this one, I will be switching to TEKTON. But that is it as far as the TEKTON website. I will have this entire list shared with you guys in the description of the video, so if you guys are interested in any of these, you can click there. Once again, I don't get a profit from this whatsoever. This is just something that I like, a tool brand that I like, and I like to share it with you guys because I know a lot of my viewers are really interested in TEKTON tools. So once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts on TEKTON tools, or if you're thinking about considering TEKTON tools, feel free to ask me any questions. And as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. See you guys next time.